College life is the life. Haven't you always heard people saying that?
I haven't just heard that, but even I feel the same.
But we are not here to listen to you. For now, let's see what our graduating students have to say. Please welcome the three musketeers, Samarth, Rohit, and Ankit.
Okay. So, good evening, director, faculty members, and our fellow mates. People have spoken about a lot of good things and a lot of thank yous today. We want to tell you about three different lives, personalities, philosophies, and ambitions which were brought together on the 21st of July 2013. Simply put, it's about us. So much for being altruistic, no? We would urge you to look at these stories as not individual singular lives, but representing a set of similar souls, paddling through the river of life, looking for shores in the form of friends and family.
So this dude right here had a huge impact on my life. For the sole reason of being the polar opposite of us, but yet so similar. His way of living life as he does has brought us a great deal of anxiety at first, but eventually a wheat calm came over us as we got to know him better. I'm sure many of you had gone through that anxiety of not knowing what will happen, what grade would I get, where will I go for internship, will I get a job. I sure did. But this crazy moron never gave a feather's worth of attention to such thoughts because he believed that life doesn't happen to us, but for us. Well, I don't know about you guys, but I take comfort in that. It's good to know that he's out there taking life easy for us all sinners.
Hello, hello. All right. Thanks. So I came to the college expecting actually nothing. I came to the college expecting nothing and with a feeling of relief that, I'm done with the hard work that I had to do. And now finally I'm in a place where I'll get the freedom to explore everything. And well, also I was excited to make new friends because I had heard that, in college, the friendships that you have are lifelong and all that. So fortunately, or I don't know, unfortunately maybe, the two people I first ran into were these two guys. And the first few times that I interacted with them, I was severely offended. They offended me a lot. Because it's like we are not in a habit of, listening to the truth. And they have this habit of being honest about everything. They just spew it out on you. Whatever they feel about you, they'll tell you honestly how they feel. And I was not comfortable in that. But eventually, I got to when I got to introspect about it. That was probably the first thing that I learned after coming here, to be honest to myself, and in being that, to be honest to the people who I'm talking to. So while Ankit was usually launching into his endless discussions on his plans and going on executing them, Rohit always either carried a gali in his mouth or some strange comment. And उसको बोल भी नहीं सकते कि गाली थूक के बात कर, because फिर वो हम पे गाली थूक देगा.
So, when I met Rohit in the first year, he was a guy with no opinions. He was a rebel. What I really liked about him was that he would call out my bullshit and oppose me. He was also wary of being dependent on anyone and did not want to get too close. So you can see all three of us had our strong suits and our flaws. But as soon as these two ballers came into my life, in a sense, the three of us rescued each other from ourselves. We found a safe space where we could bear our true emotions.
So in our first 3 years, we made countless memories. Deep conversations on the NBH rooftop. I'm sure many of you have had it. Conversations with our seniors. Organizing Blitzcron together. Organizing many other events together. Cycling to the riverfront. Tripping together. Going to Abu, Udaipur, McLeodganj, and so many more places. So we had our days of bonding, and we also had our fair share of fights, which made us more of friends than we ever could have been.
So fast forwarding to the beginning of the fourth year, I was confused of what to make of my life, and eventually I gave up thinking and decided to do what the herd was doing, get a job, and eventually got one.
So when I came here in the first semester, I met someone who only had an imaginary existence in my mind before that. And it was love at first sight, I can tell you that. And when I first met her, well, I thought that maybe people would like her. And I introduced her to my parents and, friends and everyone. And everybody hated her. They hated her so much, oh my god. So, well, but, our love was strong and no one could take us apart. So and it eventually persevered. So, and she taught me so many things, but more about that later. And to clear your confusion that who was she, because many of you might be confused. So she's from the Grades family and her name is F.
So,
it's the F grade, guys. The F from the Grades family.
so I was aiming to finish my degree in the 7th semester and start working on my plans. I had almost no care about what was going on in the college at that moment of time. But then on September 16, 2016, I met with an accident. I was riding a bike and hit a bus. Both my wrists were fractured and my knee was shattered. The internet shows you how people completely break down after such an incident and then have an inspiring recovery. That would have made for such a sexy story. But मेरे साथ वैसा नहीं हुआ. I remember my father telling me in the hospital that I might lose my left leg. The only response I had was that just ensure that my brains and my hands keep working. I can live a happy life with those. By that time I had my people and I was sure that I would be okay as long as I had those people alongside me. Through all the pain, the only time I cried was when I saw how people had left their lives to be at my side. They were tears of happiness. 3 surgeries, 2 titanium rods, 1 steel rod and 1 fake tooth later, I am proud to have walked up to the stage and give this speech.
So our 4 years of stay here at IIT Gandhinagar has been eye-opening journey for each one of us. So we've been exposed to a lot of different perspectives on things that we were indifferent to, things we didn't have the courage to talk about, and the tools we needed to fight our battles that life throws at us. And the HHS classes sure came in handy. A lot has changed in the last 6 months. I'm no longer joining my job. Rather, I'm planning to do my MTech here from IIT Gandhinagar.
You're done. So, the F that I got was a guiding light in my life. Although I realized that later, and our relationship lasted a lot longer than I had expected. So, I found her to be faithful because she would not go away unless she got what she deserved. And I loved her for that. She never said anything. She was very fond of sneak attacks. And the only one of a kind who would not speak anything and yet teach you so much. And when she talked, I had to listen. So I'm grateful for everything that she taught me. I won't launch into an explanation of what it was, because the unique thing about that F is that she tailors her lessons according to the person she chooses. And same was for me. All I would like to say is that when she does show up to you, just hug her, don't shun her away. Because she is a heartbreaker, all right. But one of the most wise teachers you will ever meet. Anyways, presently we are on a break now, and I hope that she takes her time.
So we learned a lot of things here. We learned how to learn a topic one night before and ace the exam. We learned that moving on forward, it is not necessary for us to have all the skills, but rather have the confidence required to face a problem. If you have the confidence and are ready to work hard, the skills and the solution will come walking to you. As we move out of Palaj, we should make sure that we don't just get stuck up in our work and our lives. All of us have dreams and hobbies that we've put aside. As we start a new chapter in our life, it's time to revisit them again. So I implore all of you to make a list of hobbies and passions that you would like to continue or take up. It could be learning a new language, learning a musical instrument, I don't know, getting your first girlfriend. Stick this list in front of your work desk so that every day when you're tired from work and look up, you know what you can do to refresh your mind. These things are the ones that make you feel good.
And as Darwin would say, you are the one responsible for yourself. Take up the agency of making things happen. Believe in the institutes and structures in place and work together in developing them, helping them grow and making a better society. All of us have been very fortunate in receiving the education, the resources, and friends that we have. Use your privilege to help those who aren't as privileged as you. Do not forget to remain in touch, and more importantly, do not forget to give back.
So, yeah, applause for Nanavati. And so a lot of people talked about this. We'd like to do so too. Our immediate seniors took up a great initiative to set up a scholarship for future students. We should take it even further. You can always contribute by giving funds. But for me, more important than funds, you can give your time. Mentor students. Give them an opportunity to come and work with you as an intern during the summers or during the winter when they usually just go back home. Do not just exist, live. Many of us are guilty of just existing in the sea of life like an unpowered boat. Sit down and introspect. Imagine your 30-year-old self. What kind of impact do you want to have on the world? Do you want to have a family of your own by then? Where do you want to live? What do you want to be doing? Think about all of these things, but don't panic. Use that image of your ideal self to decide if what you're doing now is leading to what you want to be. In short, attach a huge-ass motor to your boat. So now with all of this, Gyan, we would like to leave you with a song from the movie Into the Wild. It has inspired us to be more genuine and aspire to be better than what we were yesterday. So we'll sing it. I'm not very good at singing Samarthe, so we'll just do it like a poem. On bended knee is no way to be free. Lifting up an empty cup, I ask silently that all my destinations will accept the one that's me, so I can breathe.
Circles they grow, and they swallow people whole. Half their lies they say goodnight. To wise they'll never know. Got a mind full of questions, and a teacher in my soul. So it goes.
Don't come closer, or I'll have to go. Holding me like gravity are the places that pull. If ever there was someone to keep me at home, it would be you. My batch.
Everyone I come across, in cages they bought. They think of me and my wandering, but I'm never what they thought. Got my indignation, but I'm pure in all my thoughts. I'm alive.
Wind in my hair, I feel part of everywhere. Underneath my being is a road that disappeared. Late at night, I hear the trees. They're singing with the dead overhead.
Leave it to me as I find a way to be. Consider me a satellite, forever orbiting. I knew all the rules, but the rules did not know me. Guaranteed.
Thank you.
Thank you.